bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
Before we actually get into the video, I just want to thank everyone for my last video. That was I just over 1,000 views like in a week. Come on, that's insane. I got what, how many, 3 more subscribers off of that video? That was really insane. So thank you everyone. It was the algorithm was just, I don't know, it liked me for some reason. But thank you to everyone who watched that video, because I know there was 1,000 of y'all out there. So thanks a lot. Like, I don't really know how else to say it. I'm usually a very sappy person, but I don't know how to phrase it. It's just that's amazing. I mean, that video has more likes than most of my videos have views. That's bonkers. So thank you to everyone. Um, yeah, just before I get in the video. But this video is about the Jurassic World Dominion trailer. Obviously, if you couldn't tell that yet, I don't know what to tell you. So let's just get right into it. So first of all, it looks really great. I don't know why, but the video is, at least when I downloaded it, I'm assuming also on YouTube too, 25 FPS. I don't know why it's like that. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't like that. That's just weird to me. I don't know why it was at 25, but so sorry if it like looks a little weird. But yeah, so just stuff I liked about it. Well, first of all, the mosasaur. It was, I mean, like, it was briefly in Jurassic World. Obviously, I had like a big role in killing the Indominus, but it wasn't really there that much. That's one of my favorite dinosaurs. I just think it's like so terrifying and cool. But then in Fallen Kingdom, obviously there was a scene at the beginning with the mosasaur, which is great. But overall, it hasn't really been in these movies very much. And it's kind of funny because that was actually the first one to break out, right? With like the gate being right there, which has never made sense to me. Why the gate like was the sea monster led right outside to where the ocean is. Like, wouldn't you want to space it out? Like, you can still bring in ocean water without having it right next. I don't know. That's kind of lazy, I think. But um, yeah. So Mosaur here looks really cool. It's gonna be interesting how they stop that, because that could just be anywhere on the planet at any given time, and it's gonna. I mean, it will consume all sea life. There's nothing that can stand in its way. I think it's probably smaller than the blue whale, maybe like about the same size, but either way, like it would just devour the blue whale. Like there's no way any sort of animal in the sea, unless you got like 1,000 sharks up on it, you know, um, unless they bring in a megalodon, but then I think you'd have an even bigger problem on your hand. So you know how it is. But I don't know. Like, yeah, it's just I have no idea how they're gonna take down the mosasaur. Speaking of no idea how they're gonna do stuff, I mean, you look at every other movie, right? 1 through 3 of the park movies, and then Jurassic World 1 and not really so much 2. I'll get to in a second. But basically, it's just been a handful of chumps stuck on an island. I mean, Jurassic World is a lot more people, obviously, but like it was people stuck on the island that they need to get off the island. But here, it's like, what are you gonna do? Just leave go to Mars or something? Like, no, that's not how that works. So, it's just always kind of perplexed me. Uh, like what? Like, I mean, the world is so vast, and these guys, it seems like they're getting all over the planet. I mean, there's snow places. Last time we saw Blue, he was in some like desert place at the end of Fallen Kingdom. So it's gonna be like, I don't know if the end of this movie they're gonna be able to somehow round them all up or what. I mean, maybe in this movie the dinosaurs take over the world. Who knows? I really don't know how they're gonna fix this problem. But obviously, that's what watching the movie is for. But yeah. Something I just found kind of silly, if I'm being completely honest with you. Actually, it just popped up here in what you're seeing, but it's like they like say each other's full names, and it's like, yes, yes, we know who they are. It's like, but yeah. On that same note, the old characters coming back. It's yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I just think it makes sense, obviously, since it's like completely global now. But uh, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It looks really cool. I'm just kind of theories I want to throw out there, I guess. Is I think Ian's probably gonna die. I just feel like I don't. Would it be poetic? I guess is maybe the right word. Just because from day one he was always against the dinosaurs, so it's just kind of, I don't know. That would make sense to me. Um, Also we see Macy, right, is her name? I thought it was like Maeve for some reason. um, she's back here. I mean, it's kind of, I wonder how she feels. She's probably like really upset with herself now, because I mean, it's kind of her fault. All these people are out here. It's like, oh no, yeah, I couldn't sit around and just watch all these animals die. Well, yeah, now they're all gonna, you know, take over the planet. So, Good job there. I mean, I guess the mosasaurs still would have been loose, and the whatchamacallums, not the parrots. What are they called? The pterodons and the God, what are they called? There's a joke about them, right? So like the P is silent. That I literally have in the title of this video. Pterodactyls, that's what they're called. But yeah, which actually, speaking of which, something that's always confused me is in World, like the first one, uh, um, they're like when the helicopter crashes and everything into the place, right? They're I mean, they're out, they're free. So there's nothing stopping them from flying off of the island. I'm assuming that like one dude in the helicopter he, like shoots one, right? But like for the most part though, they could have been out in the world since World, and then the Mosasaur is out there in the ocean since the beginning of Fallen Kingdom. So that's interesting, but to think about. But yeah, and so obviously this is a Jurassic World movie, so first we had the Indominus and the Indoraptor. So what do I think we'll have now? So there is that one with feathers that's new, but that's like really small. It's the whole like bigger. Why would that be bigger? Because it's Qui-Gon. There's always a bigger fish, right? Actually, the Indoraptor is smaller than the Indominus. Whatever. That's not the point. So what I'm trying to get at here is like what's the big thing at the end? It looks just like a T-Rex. It might just be like a bigger T-Rex or something. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I'm kind of just rambling here because it's a Jurassic movie. It's not like there's like a bunch of fan theories I can throw out there really. But Blue having kids is kind of like okay, but then who's the dad? And then I guess it's one of those other raptors. But how are there other raptors? Because they're like life finds a way. I'm like yes, okay, cool. But like Blue's the last raptor. It's like explain to me, please. Like, if there were two, I could understand the whole like life finds a way. But like, did they clone Blue? Did they did Wu somehow get Blue's blood in Fallen Kingdom? And then now there's more Raptors. I might just be forgetting something. It was I watched all these movies, all five of them back to back, like a month or so ago. Having never seen them before, so I'm like a new fan of the series, but I'm just it's yeah, I might be missing something, but I'm not sure there's other Raptors. But I keep on saying, I mean, there's really not that much to talk about. Like, I'm very excited for it. I might make a separate video talking about the Lego sets, cause I mean, the two Dominion sets are cool, obviously, right? But bro, that one set with like the little quote at the bottom, with the two cars, with like the T-Rex breakout. I think it's cool that it's a brick built T-Rex, but that just looks so cool. But I know most people watching this video won't really care, so maybe I won't make that video. I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now. You can probably tell from my voice. What is it? It's like it's almost 1:30 but it's on a Sunday right now, so like you understand how it is, right? I only got out of bed at like 11 or 12, so you can't be mad at me. I was just watching Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End because I've been watching those. You don't care. Okay, so basically, yeah. Um, Closing thoughts, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of snow in this movie, which might just be because like I don't know when it was filmed it was snowy and they thought it looked cool. I don't know, but the snow looks really cool. I like that aesthetic. Um, I'm not very good at like geography, so I don't know if Owen's in like Venice or like what. It's like some sort of European city. It looks like when the Raptors are chasing him. But uh, yeah, I think is that like a swamp that Claire gets into at one point? Is her name Claire? Yeah, Claire. Okay, I was just watching Modern Family last night, so I was like, wait, no, is that her name? It is her name. Yeah, there's okay. Yeah, so I'm really tired right now, but I don't know. Yeah, the main thing is I want you to know what you guys think about this because it's just like I'm very excited for this movie. But I really don't know what they're gonna do because like I was genuinely shocked at the end of Fallen Kingdom. It's like, oh, okay, they're just taking over the world now. I guess like that's something. How are they gonna stop the Mosasaur? How are they gonna stop all the pterodactyls and pterodons? Right? Like how are they gonna T-Rexes? You just call them the military. They'll take it down eventually. But it's like everything else. Like what? Excuse me? Like how many raptors are there now? And are they all bad? Like what? It's I don't know. It's just bonkers. But it's very ambitious. But yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your theories are. Do you think any of the characters are gonna die again? I think Ian might. Um. Oh, you think Blue? Like what's going on with Blue? That's interesting to see. Oh, and it's also weird because at the end of Fallen Kingdom, like Blue left, so I don't know what's going on now. I'm guessing Owen and Claire, probably more so Claire honestly, but are taking care of Macy. Uh, Although here she looks like old enough that she could probably kind of be taking care of herself. But like how long ago was Fallen Kingdom made? So I don't know how old she'd be now. I mean, I don't know like how it actually fits up with the timeline. I'm assuming like the same sort of years as we have. I don't know, but yeah. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you think, and just huge thank you for the last video for blowing up so much. That was so kind. Like I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. With all that being said, have a great day and keep being awesome.